Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live. So we're a little bit late getting this one on. First of all, I was a little bit late getting down here to Southeastern, coming from Macomb after I got off work, got everything set up. Started looking around for the rosters, and there's no Unity rosters here tonight. So I'm going to try during halftime to run up to the scores table and get some numbers and names written down. But for the first half of play here, we're just going to have to identify them by numbers. John Burton on the call with you here tonight. Southeastern is currently up 2-0. We're a minute and a half through the first quarter. And we're going to have a foul called here. We'll see who that's charged to. Foul will go against Unity. It'll be their first, team's first. Like I said, we'll try to run up to the scores table during the halftime intermission and get some numbers and names for some of these Unity players, as we're going to see a bucket there, courtesy of number 14, Gunnar Walker, on the Southeastern side, and they lead 4-0. Nice pass cut inside. Number 10 misses the layup on the Mustang side. Southeastern down with the board, and they'll push it back the other direction. There's Walker with it now, gets it down into the corner for Wanner. Tries to bounce it down low. Couldn't come up with that one there. Mustangs back the other way, layup on the way, rolls around, won't go. Northern down with the board for Southeastern. Mustangs here, nice pass on the fast break. Another missed bunny under the basket. And they're gonna call a foul here. Southeastern still leads 4-0. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Corner three on the way. Hits off the side of the rim. Won't go down. Walker down with the board. He gives it up over for Hester. Back to Walker, and he'll walk it across the timeline. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Nice pass down low. Hester with the left-hand finish. And that is up and good. 2 points for Tristan Hester. And the Suns up to an early 6-point advantage. Unity working around here, almost threw that one away. And a timeout will be called on the Mustang side. Looks like just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one, get through a couple live reads. Thank you for tuning in to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of Southeastern Suns boys basketball, brought to you by Mud Insurance Group and the Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mud Insurance today for your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs, and live a life knowing you are covered. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. 6-0 lead in favor of the Suns. Unity will get set to inbound. It to the top of the key. That's number 12 with the ball on the Mustangs side. Now down into the left wing. Grab by Walker. Nice pass down low. Layup. Another missed one down there. Rebound for Southeastern. Northern will bring it across. Northern to Walker. Gets the pick. Pick and pop. Northern head fake. Drive inside. Layup is good. Mustangs still scoreless here. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Here's a layup. That one also won't go. Just haven't quite been able to get the lid off the basket, but they finally do there on the second chance points opportunity. First points of the game come at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Here's Northern with it, trying to hand it over for Walker. Gets it to him eventually, kicks it out. Northern, another head fake drive. Spins into paint, almost loses that one. Forced to pull it back out. Tried to skip it over for Kerr, but that one's taken away. 42 back the other direction. Layup. A little bit of contact there from Carson Kerr, but is able to get the layup to fall. Mustangs cut into the league. Southeastern still got them doubled up, 8-4. Here's Kerr on the drive, kick out. Northern head fake, step back. Trying to get it to the top of the key. A little bit of bobble there. And Walker will look to reset it along the right wing. Here's Walker on the drive, hop step, and he's going to be fouled. So Gunnar Walker will take a trip to the line, looking to expand the Suns' lead. Walker's first free throw is up and good. Nice crowd in here tonight, down here in Augusta. The stands on the opposite side of the camera are, looks like they're almost completely full over there. Walker almost pokes that one away from behind and will lose it out of bounds. That's number 12 on the ball handle for Unity. So turnover goes Southeastern's direction. They lead 9-4 still. 5-point advantage for the Suns. Here's Walker on the drive, another hop step, layup over a couple Mustangs, and he gets it to drop in. Gunnar Walker off to a hot start here in the first quarter. And almost a steal there on the other end. Mustangs get set to inbound, throw it in, and they'll throw it out of bounds. Another unforced turnover for Unity. He's had a couple of those here in the first quarter. 11-4, still in favor of Southeastern. Here's Walker, right to left crossover, kicks it out for Kerr. Kerr is going to travel with it. I think he might have changed his pivot foot or just kind of slid it over a little bit. Had a nice pass down low for Northern, but the travel will result in a turnover. Nice high screen there, but the ball just goes off his foot. Walker the other direction, uncontested layup on the other end is good. Walker now unofficially up to 7 points here in the opening quarter. I missed the first points of the game, not sure if he scored them or not. I was down at the entrance table trying to find some accurate rosters. But there's just none to be had. That one's gonna be tipped out of bounds. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in quarter number one. Suns still lead by 9. Kerr will check out, Marlowe will check in for the Suns. And Hester, another tip pass on the inbound there. He's able to recover this one and keep it in play. Nice screen action there. Drive inside, kicks it out. Free throw line to the right wing. Three-pointer on the way, won't go. Hester down with the board. They'll give it over to Walker. Minute 50 remaining here in the opening quarter. Here's Marlowe just checked in. Gives it up to Northern. Northern almost loses it there as he's looking to drive. Able to find Walker on the cut. Hop step inside. Puts the layup up. A lot of contact, no foul. And we're going to have a jump ball call. It'll be Mustangs basketball. Moody with it now. High pick and roll action. Might have had him on the roll initially. Couldn't get it to him. Gets it to him now. Nice post move inside. A little bit short off the backboard. And that was a heck of a move down there, though. And the Mustangs, they've been able to get the ball inside. They've had a couple good looks right at the rim, just haven't been able to get them to fall. Here's a fast break layup going the other direction. With the left hand is up and good for number 11 on the Mustangs side. Cuts into the lead, 13-6, under a minute to play. Walker drives in. I think he was looking for Wayner down there. Couldn't get it to him. Number 5 and number 44 will check in for Unity. Marlowe gets set to get it in bounds. Gets it to Walker in the corner. Hester top of the key. Couple head fakes. He tries to feed it down low, and that one's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs basketball. Marlowe touched it last. Pick and roll action. Walker did a nice job cutting off the roll man there. Here's a drive from the top of the key. Nothing cooking there. Skip pass into the corner. Finds a man down low. Here's number 15. He's met by Hester right at the rim, but we're going to have a traveling violation before the shot. Another turnover. 16.6 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Walker crosses over, drives inside, puts the layup up, and one. Gunnar Walker has his fingerprints all over this first quarter lead for the Suns. And with a free throw here, he could push it up to 10. Which he will. 16-6 in favor of Southeastern, just under 10 seconds to play. Uni looking for the final shot here. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, trying to feed it inside. That pass is tipped into the corner. A quick three on the way, won't fall. And that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. Suns lead 16-6 after 1. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for the start of quarter number 2.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Back here in Augusta, Southeastern leads 16-6 after 1 quarter. We got Pastor Thomas Bain in the chat saying he's watching from Plymouth. Good first quarter for the Suns. Keep it going. It absolutely was. Suns are off to a hot start here at Southeastern High School. Again, Gunnar Walker unofficially 10 points in that opening quarter. Looking for 2 more there. Misses the initial layup and gets his own rebound. There'll be a jump ball called, however. And that will go the Mustangs' direction. Ball in the right ring. They've really been trying to use that pick and roll action. Really haven't been able to get a whole lot out of it quite yet. You see him keep going back to it. That pass just a little bit out in front there. Northern's able to take it away. Walker crosses over to the rim once again. Wild shot, that won't go. It almost fell in though. Ball loose on the ground. Mustangs are able to come away with it. 2-on-1 fast break here. Drive inside. Kerr played some nice straight up defense there. And we're going to have a foul called away from the basket. That'll be the first of the quarter on the Mustangs. Hester finds Kerr back door. Kerr couldn't quite corral it in. We'll have another jump ball here. This should be a Suns basketball now. Kerr sets to inbound, trying to get it up for Northern. That one's taken away. Here's another fast break opportunity. Walker, nice contest, but a little bit better offense there. Nice mid-air adjustment for number 12 on the Mustang side. Able to get that 2 points up and good. Here's Northern, finds Walker on the back door, runs a man over high off the backboard and gets to fall. That's a tough shot. Walker made it look easy. Kerr again with some nice defense in the corner. Here's number 44 on the Mustangs side. Nobody on him, just turned around, put it off the backboard and put it in. Mustangs cross over the double-digit mark. They lead 18-10. The Suns do, that is, not the Mustangs. Walker drives, kicks it to Hester. Here's Kerr in the corner. Trying to find Northern. Skips it to the corner. Hester, corner three, way long on that one, and Northern's going to get called for over the back. Be the first of the quarter on Southeastern. Number 10 checks in for Unity. Five minutes and 50 seconds to play. Free throw line, kicks it out, top of the key, three is good. Three-pointer there for Unity, and that cuts into the Southeastern lead just a bit more. Leads up, or only at 5 now for the Suns. Here's Kerr trying to answer back quickly. That won't go. Offensive rebound under the basket, puts that one back up. That one also won't go. Mustangs another board. Here's a drive inside, kicks it, low block jump shot, won't fall. Offensive rebound, put back foul, almost had the end one. Walker's gonna get charged with the foul there. That'll be 2 on the Suns in this quarter. And number 22 for Unity will head to the line. (18-13). Someone just paired to the PA system here in the gym. Misses the first free throw. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter now. Second free throw is up and good. Lead down to just 4 for Southeastern now. They led by 10 at the end of 1. Kerr over to Walker, back to Kerr. Trying to skip it over for Northern. That's just a lazy pass, and the Mustangs take it away. They run the fast break well once again. Missed it right at the rim. Offensive rebound. Surrounded by a couple Suns down low, and Northern's going to get called for a foul. Mustangs have really done a much better job in this corner getting out in transition. In the corner, head fake drive, baseline, off the backboard and good. It has been all Mustangs here in quarter number 2. The lead is just down to 2 for Southeastern now. Pass inside, Northern trying to answer. Can't get the layup to go, gets his own board, and he'll be fouled. A 10-2 quarters so far for Unity. Northern will head to the line. Makes the first one. Trying to get the Suns up to the 20-point threshold. Northern's second free throw is off the right side of the iron. Rebound chased down by Unity, excuse me. Pass ahead, nice pass down low. That was a pretty play there by Unity. And it leads down to just 1. Marlowe has checked into the game. He's trying to bounce it into the corner, but that'll be tipped out of bounds. 3 minutes, 52 seconds here remaining in the first half. Kerr will check in, Northern will come out. So it's Marlowe, Walker, Kerr, Hester, And Wayner out there for Southeastern. Here's Walker on the floater. Can't get that one to fall. He's been effectively taken out of the game here in the second quarter after a hot start in quarter number 1. And we're going to have another foul on the other end of the court. That'll go on Southeastern as well. So now we're up to 14 fouls in the quarter. One more will put Unity in the bonus. Drive inside. That one taken away. Walker trying to bounce it down low, has that one taken right away. Unity has a much better job on the defensive end, and they convert another fast break layup, and they now have the lead. Southeastern led for all of the first quarter, but now it's the Mustangs in control, 20-19, and all the momentum on their side. Southeastern will take a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here in Augusta, Mustangs just took the lead 20-19 over Southeastern. Again, Southeastern led by 10 at the end of quarter number 1. And now find themselves in a 1-point hole. Only 3 points in this quarter for Southeastern. Mustangs have scored 14. Southeastern needs to figure out a way to get this lid off here in the second quarter. Man, they were cooking it up in the first quarter, but shots just not falling here in quarter number 2. Here's Marlowe trying to drive inside, forced to give it up, and that was really tipped out of bounds. Trying to get it over for Hester. He's had the hot hand. Here's Marlowe, gives it to Northern. He'll put up the 3, and he'll hit it. Ron Elby auto-sales 3 for Owen Northern. Puts Southeastern back in front by 2, 22-20. And Kerr is going to be called for the foul there, I believe. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar on the drive. That's going to be 2 free throws. Unity is in the bonus. It'll be number 10 at the line for the Mustangs. First free throw is up and good. Trying to tie things up here in quarter number 2. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining to play. Second free throw, rolls around, that won't fall. Almost got the offensive board. That ball's gonna roll right up to me. I have to pass that one back. I was leaning pretty far back in my chair there. I had to sit up for a second. That probably looked pretty awkward. Not that I'm the most fluent person in the world, I guess. Drive inside here, kicks it out, top of the key. Unity will look to reset up the offense. Pass inside, nobody on 44 there, just turns around and puts it in. Mustangs back in front. That's the second time that Southeastern has nobody guarding number 44 down low. He's just being able to turn and shoot. Definitely something you got to get figured out there. Kerr works it into the corner, up top, almost throws it through the legs of Walker. He's able to get it back, bounces it down low. Northern runs a man over, puts the layup up, and that's going to be a charge on Northern. I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul. Could be wrong about that. They aren't putting the fouls up on the scoreboard. I believe that's going to be 3 on Northern. He'll have to come out of the game. Hester will come up off the bench for him. I don't know. Hester will come in for Marlowe. Thought maybe they would take Northern out there. Clock rolls under 2 minutes, 23-22. That pass almost goes out of bounds. Nice save right here in front of me by number 15. Able to keep possession there. Nice post-to-post pass there. Kerr, nice defense there. Ball's tipped around. A lot of contact down low. And finally we have a foul called. Actually, we're going to have a jump ball called. It'll be Mustangs basketball. Inbound here, close to 5 seconds. Finally able to tap it in. Walker just swats it into the stands over there. Shooting on the inbound. Minute 30 left to play. Number 11 now with it in the corner, feeds it down low. 15 on the layup. Tips around, offensive rebound, and we're going to have a foul called on Southeastern. So we're going to have 2 more free throws on the way for Unity. Trying to extend the Mustangs lead. High arcing free throw, and it'll drop through. And we're going to have a free throw line violation. A little bit of a hesitation in that free throw line routine. And he'll make good on the second one. 25-22, Mustangs lead by 3, just over a minute to play. Here's Kerr with it, back to Walker, top the key, bounces it back over for Kerr. Works it into the corner. And traveling violation called. Mustangs will take possession. And what a response there after that opening quarter. Again, Unity found themselves down by 10, but they have really jumped back into this game and now find themselves with a lead. We'll see if they can hold on to that lead as they head into the halftime break. Pass down low. Northern's able to take that one away. Kerr played some nice post-up defense there. Kind of pushed a man a little bit out of possession. Hester with it, swings it to the right wing. Northern has to go chase it down, skips it all the way across. Kerr will put up a deep 3. That won't fall. Northern trying to track down the offensive rebound, and he does. He head fakes man in the air, puts up a 3, and that won't fall either. And there's a defensive rebound for Unity. 15 seconds to play. You'd expect just one final shot here for the Mustangs. Nice play there. Skips it all the way to the opposite wing. Can't get that shot to fall. 3 seconds to play. Got to go quickly. Northern from half court won't go, and Unity will go into halftime with a 3-point lead. We'll take a break here during halftime play interview. I'll make sure to run down to the scores table and get some names and numbers written down for this Mustang squad. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We hope to catch you on the other side.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So physician and provider recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago. And here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community. And I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of two, you might be one of one. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, you know, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. You know, if someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just want to in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, you know, I kind of have to tell them, you know, this is unique. You know, it's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
Back here in Augusta, Mustangs lead 25-22 at the end of one half of play. Ran down to the scores table, got some numbers and some last names. Didn't have the first names down there in the official scorebook, so we're going to have to work with solely the last names here for the second half. But it's better than the first half, I got to say, where we had no names. So beggars can't be choosers. That's what we have to work with. That's what we're going to roll with. So again, Southeastern led 16-6 at the end of one quarter of play, and they now find themselves in a three-point hole, 22-25. Here taking on the Mustangs for Southeastern to start quarter number 3. It'll be Kerr, Hester, Northern, Walker, and Wayner. For Unity, with number 10, Arnsman, number 44, Miller, number 12, that's Parsons, number 42, that's McMillan, and number 11, Knox, out there for Unity. That pass is tipped out of bounds. Ball will stay here. Never will get set to trigger in and bound again. Trying to flip that one up for Walker. Knox is right there to tip it out of bounds, and we'll get set for another inbound. Southeastern finally able to get that one in. Here's Walker on the pull-up jump shot, a little bit short. Won't go. Rebound falls in the hands of Knox. He pushes it back the other direction, trying to find Parsons there on the fast break. Can't get it to him. Walker takes it away, and he'll sew things up. 30 seconds through the third quarter here. Here's Northern on the drive. Splits the defenders, puts the layup up, and one. Thought for a second, it kind of looked like he made the charge call. I was like, hold on a minute. That'll be an and one for Owen Northern, though. And a free throw could tie things up. And he'll hit it. 25-25 now, 7 minutes, 27 seconds. Go here in the third quarter. Here's Knox working the ball up the court. Gets it over for Parsons. Parsons down low. This is Miller, I do believe. Kicks it into the corner. Parsons back up top. Knox will put up the three. It'll be a little bit short. Walker with the rebound. Walker, long bounce pass over for Kerr. Kerr will skip over for Northern. Northern will drive inside. A little bit of body there. Puts the layup up. There'll be another foul called, and Northern's going to be heading back to the line. Couldn't quite get that one to fall in for the and one. But free throw is on the way nonetheless. Northern's first at the line will be no good. Second free throw for Northern, gets that one to fall. Suns reclaim the lead, 26-25. Again, we saw in that second quarter, just the Unity defense was just on a different level from where they played at in quarter number one. I mean, Southeastern had a couple good looks, just couldn't get them to fall, but really did a nice job forcing turnovers and limiting those easy looks that they had in the first quarter. You see a turnover there. And really, they cut down on a lot of the turnovers in the second quarter, too. We saw them struggle with that. A couple unforced turnovers in quarter number one for the Mustangs. Cut down on those, and you can see where it's got them. Walker now on the drive, throws it off a couple Mustangs. Hester picked it up. He tried to go to the rim, but he's going to be fouled. 3 team fouls on Unity already. 6 minutes and 21 seconds here in the third quarter. So there's 2 more would put Southeastern into the bonus. Kerr gets it to Northern, back to Kerr. Trying to flip it over for Hester. That one's taken away. Here's Knox on the fast break, trying to bounce it down low for Arnsman. And it'll be tipped out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. McMillan with it in the corner, gets it up top. Knox, Parsons now on the left wing. Back to Knox, top of the key. Arnsman with it on the right wing. You just patiently working the ball around here to the outside. Skip pass, McMillan will put up the three, and he'll hit it. Puts the Mustangs back in front. 28-26 on the three there for McMillan. Northern sets it inbound right along Southeastern's bench. Kerr, three-pointer, short off the rim. Rebound, and that's going to be tipped. It'll be Mustangs' ball. Here's Parsons with it for Unity. Gets it over, Knox. Trying to work against this 2-3 zone put on by Southeastern. A lot of nice ball movement there. Corner three on the way. It won't fall, but Parsons is able to track down the miss. Now set up another possession here for Unity. That's McMillan down low, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. First free throw for McMillan is no good. A couple subs check in here. Number 5, that's Bacardi, and number 15, Trevetter, I do believe. And number 12, Marlowe, checks in for Southeastern. McMillan's second free throw is also no good. Almost had the offensive rebound. I think that's going to be off Hester, though it is. So it'll stay Mustangs basketball. Bounces inside, Knox corner 3, a little bit long. Rebound fought for into the basket. McMillan comes away with it, gets it back to Knox, skips it over. Nobody closed out there on Arnsman. The clock will roll under 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Here's Bacardi now on the left wing, just checked into the ball game. Trevetter on the drive, counted and one. Puts the lead up to 4 with a chance to make it 5 at the charity stripe. Free throw won't fall. Marlowe with the board for Southeastern. Northern with it, spins, nice move, wild shot though, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, put back, that won't go either, and Wayner is going to take a trip to the line. He's able to corral in his own miss. Miller will check back in, McMillan will come out. Two shots at the line for Southeastern. First free throw is no good. 3:26 is still the score, 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Second attempt hard off the back iron, but gets it to drop in. 1 of 2 at the line, beats down to just 3. And really, I think a lot of it is just the cutting down on the turnovers for Unity. I mean, they had a lot there in the first quarter. Southeastern was able to capitalize. Really didn't have many in the second quarter and haven't had too many here now in the third. And I really think that's why they've been able to take charge in this game. So we're going to have a foul called here under the basket. That'll be 4 on Unity. In the quarter, 1 more will put Southeastern on the line. Knox pops out, corner 3 on the way, a little bit long, and that's going to be tipped and out of bounds. Trying to chase that one down. Kerr will come up off the bench. He'll check back in. Walker to Marlowe. Northern now in the corner. Skips it over, cross court for Kerr. Back to Marlowe. Marlowe gives it up to Kerr. Here's Walker, catches, drive, hop steps, puts it off the back iron, can't get it to go. Hester able to keep it alive. And we're going to have a hard foul here. Walker was trying to go right back up with it. There should be two free throws here. Southeastern's in the bonus. So Walker will head to the line. First attempt is no good. As McMillan checks back into the game, Miller will come out. McMillan in, Miller out. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Walker hits the second free throw, leads down to 2. Southeastern's been able to keep it close here after leading for that first quarter, like I said. Just need to figure out a way to really close this gap. Here's the attack here, offensive rebound. Nope, not quite. Hester was able to knock it away. Kerr has it, and he gives it up to Walker. Clock rolls under 3 minutes. Walker drives inside, puts the shot up off the side of the backboard, corrals his own miss, kicks it out to Northern. Head fake, drive baseline, Euro step, and they're going to call a travel. Not quite sure it was, but it's a pretty nice move to the rim for Northern, but they must have called him for an extra step there. Unity working it inside, McMillan outside, Bacardi now with it. He's got Northern on him on the right wing. Pick and roll action, is able to get it down low, kicks it out. McMillan will try another 3. That's going to be way right. Knox trying to save it in, flips it right into Marlowe. And Marlowe gives it up to Walker. Kerr to Hester, a little 2-man game. Carson Kerr puts up the 3, a little bit short. Offensive rebound for Hester, did a nice job. Fought through about 3 Mustangs there before he crowded in, and he'll put up the corner 3 now. That's going to be a little bit short. Hester was on fire the other night when I came down here to broadcast one of these Southeastern games. Just hasn't quite been able to find the shot here tonight. And here's a 3-pointer on the other end for Arnsman. That'll bump the lead up to 5, minute 30 to play in quarter number 3. Kerr one dribble, puts up the 3, hard off the back iron, rebound tipped around, and the Mustangs corral it in. Arnsman on the drive, kicks it out, puts up the shot, won't go. McMillan was able, we'll call that a pass, I guess. McMillan's able to reel it in and put up another 2. Can't let this game get away from you if you're Southeastern. You've done a great job all night just hanging right in there. But Unity's really starting to put it on. Warner will come back in, as well as number 24. That's Lopez for Unity. And a timeout called here by the Mustangs. We'll keep it here for this one, get through some live reads. Palm Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. This Sun's game stream is made possible by McDonald Telephone's fiber internet. McDonald Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. (35-28), 59.5 seconds here to go in the third quarter. We're going to have I thought they were going to call foul, it's just out of bounds. Southeastern, another unforced turnover. And Coach Stotts is out here. He's all the way up to the 3-point line here on this end of the court. If I said he didn't get a warning or something, they're not happy about that turnover. Southeastern's able to get it back. Northern runs the break, trying to give it over to Walker. Lopez almost gets the interception there. Parsons will check back in for Unity. Bacardi will come out. Marlowe gets set to inbound. Able to get it in for Walker. Walker pull up mid-range. Won't go. Hester trying to get the board, and nice play there. Able to tap it back off Knox. I think it might have caught Knox there in the lower extremities. He'll check out. Lopez shaken up there. But a heads up play there by Hester. Knew he was headed out of bounds, which is able to tap it right off Knox. 33 seconds. Hester trying to make the skip pass there. Parsons was able to tip it. Northern was luckily right there. Walker, he'll put up the deep three. That won't fall. 20 seconds to go here. Mustangs running the break. Drive inside. Walker is going to pick up the foul on that end of the court. Arnsman will go to the line to shoot a pair. 15.9 seconds. Again, we didn't see a whole lot of that in the first quarter when Southeastern was able to take that lead. Unity's just done a great job running the fast break, both in the second quarter and now here in the third. As Arnsman's able to knock down the first free throw. Pushes it up to an 8-point game. Second free throw is also good. 2 for 2 at the line, 9-point game. Miller will check in, so it's Bacardi, Miller, McMillan, Parsons, and Lopez out there for Unity. Southeastern now working with just 10 seconds to go. Has Marlowe on the backdoor cut, puts his head down, runs over Lopez, and turns it over. 5 seconds to play. Bacardi working with the back the other direction. And that pass is going to be tipped out of bounds. 2.9 to go here in the third. Bacardi gets set to inbound. 3 seconds to play. Throws it all the way into the backcourt. This is Parsons with it at the buzzer. Off the back iron and no good. 37-28 in favor of the Mustangs. Came into the quarter with a 3-point lead. They're going to exit with a 9. So Southeastern's going to have to get some things figured out here for the closing quarter. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll kick back with you for the start of the final quarter of play.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here in Augusta, Mustangs were able to take control there in the third quarter. They now have a 9-point lead heading into the fourth. Southeastern is able to get the takeaway on the inbounds there. Gives it up to Northern. Back to Kerr. Walker now with the top of the key, guarded by Lopez. Again, working against this 2-3 zone put on by the Mustangs. Kerr has that one almost tapped away, and McMillan almost comes away with the steal. We'll stay with Southeastern. And really, if you're Southeastern, you got to get this quarter, you got to get started off hot. And that's not how you do it there. Turnover on the inbounds. Lopez puts the shot up over Walker. Can't get it to fall. Walker and Lopez fight for the board. We're going to have a jump ball called. Should be Southeastern possession, and it will be. Knox will check back in. Northern has it in the corner, skips it all the way across to Kerr. Back to Hester. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Northern drives inside, runs over Bacardi, and gets the layup to fall. First 2 points of the quarter for Southeastern. Gets them up to the 30-point mark. They trail by just 70 points in a hurry here. Lopez on the pick and roll action, down low to Miller, bodied up by Northern, kicks it back out. Lopez 3, a little bit long. And Hester down with the board for the Suns. Walker, Northern. Hester with it in the corner, back to Northern, working against Picardi. Back up top, Knox read that one all the way. Take away and the lay. Just lazy passes around the outside for Southeastern. Bounces it down low. Out for Kerr. Kerr looking for Hester in the corner, can't get it to him. Gets it back up to Walker. Hester gets it now. Walker, nice pass down low. Weiner on the bucket. Someone keeps pairing to the PA system. That's like the third or fourth time we've heard that. McCarty with it now. 39-32. 7-point lead still for Unity. Knox thought about the three, pulls it back down. Nice close out there by Kerr. Lopez with it in the corner. Running that screen action there. Miller will set the pick for Knox. He'll kick it out. McMillan knocked down a three earlier. Northern did a better job closing out on him there. Really patient offense here for Unity. Again, no reason to be in a rush. You got the 7-point lead. Take as many possessions out of the game as you can. Lopez and Northern get tied up there. It'll be a jump ball. Marlowe checks in for Southeastern, as well as Arnsman for Unity. Picardi with it, top of the key, picks up his dribble. He's able to get it over for Arnsman. Arnsman guarded by Walker along the right wing. Gets the screen, puts his head down, goes to the rim, flips the layup up and in. Walker trying to answer back, has that shot blocked by McMillan. And he feeds it over for Knox. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the final quarter. It has been all Mustangs here. They still hang on to this 9-point lead, working the pick and roll action again. So Arnsman's able to get it down low for McMillan. Has Marlowe on him. Hester came over for a big block, but I think that foul's going to be charged on Marlowe. It will be. That'll be the first foul of the quarter on either side. But that's going to send McMillan to the line. First free throw rattles home. Second free throw for Miller is also good, so a double-digit lead for the Mustangs now. They lead by 11. Got someone in the live chat asking what happened to the Bushnell live. We have a foul called under the basket. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it looks like they were live for about 15 seconds and then it went off the air. Hopefully they'll get that back up and going. Could be some internet issues. I know sometimes that's a little tricky. I shouldn't say tricky, but a little not worky, I guess, is a better description. Over there at Bushnell. Hopefully they'll be able to get that one back up and live for you guys. Free throw up and good for Hester. Brings the lead down to 10. Again, trying to keep it close. We're about halfway through this final quarter. This is the second free throw. So it'll remain a 10-point game. Knocks back the other direction. Clock now officially under 4 minutes. Cardi with it, working against Hester, is able to drive around, swings it into the corner, knocks on the drive, gets it down low. McMillan, layup won't fall. Eastern's got the rebound. Northern over from Marlowe. Walker puts up the three, that won't fall. Layup inside off the inbounds is good. And the Mustangs just continue to pile it on here. They've done a nice job really closing this thing out. Still 3 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Taunton has checked into the game for Southeastern. He'll put up a three right up off the bench. Can't get that one to fall. Here's knocks down on the drive, cut off by Kerr, forced to give it up to McMillan. And we have looks like an off the ball foul called here. That's going to be charged on McMillan. Not happy about that one, kind of shrugged his shoulders, looked over to the bench. Amke checks in for Unity. .45-33 still. Kerr will throw that one off the foot there of Arnsman, trying to get it down low for Hester. Gets it to Taunton in the corner, three, a little bit short. Ball tipped around, Kerr has it, puts it back down on the ground, and we got bodies all over the place. And Warner now down there is able to get the jump ball. So possession will remain with Southeastern. We'll have a timeout called here. Appears it'll be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break here. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here in Augusta, Mustangs lead by 12, 45-33. Southeastern is still trying to fight back into this one. Here's Northern with it. Gets it to Walker in the corner. He'll drive baseline, puts the shot up off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Under 2 minutes to play. Knox has it. Southeastern looking to trap up top. And layup down low. They're going to call a travel, though, beforehand. That's going to be Arnsman with the travel. Northern quickly back the other way. Gets it to Hester in the corner. Back to Northern. Need points in a hurry here. Northern will skip it all the way across for Kerr. Gives it up to Walker. Back to Kerr. Left wing three is good. Ronald Leotasales three for Carson Kerr. trims into the lead a little bit. A minute 30 to go now. Lead is down to 9. Gonna have to get up and guard somebody here, force a turnover, almost threw that one out of bounds. Lopez had to go track it down. There's Armstrong with the top of the key, close to a 5-second violation there, you'd think. Lopez has it now with Hester on him. Gets the pick and roll. Northern trying to force the pickup, which he does. Can't get the turnover, though. And there's finally the turnover. Northern down with it, gives it up. Walker layup on the other end is good. A little fight here still left in Southeastern. Almost a turnover there in the backcourt. Haven't got across half court, now they do. Into the corner, Southeastern with the trap, and they're going to call a foul there on Northern. 7-point lead still for Unity. Arsman trapped by Kerr in the corner, and another timeout called by Unity. We will keep it here for this one. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WAU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential. With the campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online, visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. So Southeastern has shown a little bit of fight here in the closing seconds of this one. 27.4 is what the clock reads officially. 7-point hole, you got to imagine maybe they'll foul here. Try to force a turnover. Almost had it there. Walker jumps out top of the key. Looks like they're going to elect to just trap. Almost threw that one away. Hester just kind of runs him over there in the corner. That's up to 3 team fouls now on Southeastern, so they'll need 2 more to send Unity to the line. If they're going to play the foul game here. Kerr almost pokes that one away from Lopez, almost loses it there, and man, ball's just rolling all over the place. Southeastern just can't get their hands on it. Because to the top of the key, it doesn't look like Southeastern's going to foul here. Now they do. Hester will pick up the foul in the corner, 9.1 to go. This one's all but over. Marlowe will check in. Hester will check out. Eight seconds to go here. Ball in the backcourt. Doesn't look like Southeastern's going to foul, and that's how this one comes to an end, but not after a layup at the buzzer by Arnsman. So that'll change the final score. 47-38 is the final here for the JV portion of tonight's game. I believe it is senior night here in Southeastern, so we'll make sure to get those festivities and activities or whatever you want to call it brought to you. They're opening up the curtain behind me here as the Southeastern Pet Band is getting set to play. Yep, that's the final score here. 47-38 is the final here in Augusta. We'll get this stream ended and get the varsity stream started, and we'll make sure to get online whether they do the senior night activities before they start the varsity game or not. We'll make sure to get on for that. So for John Burton and Ella Wagner up around the camera, this has been TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Mustangs take this JV game 47-38 over Southeastern. We hope to catch you for the varsity contest.